Hi, welcome back to the channel. For anybody new here, I'm Tess, and somewhere there's Lexi. Yeah, today we're in Dalby Forest. I have done a previous video, but it was very different. It was a day out with the family, so hopefully we'll show you a little bit more of Dalby. We've just come in. We're actually camping. I'm camping in Dalby, so we did a quick setup of the tent, popped everything inside. We'll go back and straighten up a bit later. I just wanted to catch the rest of the daylight really, and also the rain, because the forecast is a bit off and on, but we managed to pitch the tent anyway in there. And then also we've just been for a coffee in the cafe, and that was nice. Nice friendly staff in there, so, and it's dog friendly, so I did do a little snippet in the cafe just to show you. But one thing I didn't add is, if you are a member of the Forestry Commission, you do get a 10% discount, so that's another bonus of having it. Anyway, I'll just show you what's behind me, and then we're going for a little walk. There's Lexi. We've just come into the cafe just to have a little brew and a bit of a view. It has been raining, but I think it's stopped now. It's dog friendly. They've put us a nice clean water bowl out. It's very quiet, there's only me in here, but staff are lovely and friendly. So a little bit of information there about the Discover the Dark Sky. These are them here that you can go in. There's a couple of them actually. Be interesting, that. I've just come in the car because we've just had a heavy shower. I was just going to explain about the membership, but hey ho, never mind. Yeah, we've just rejoined. It's cost £96 for the year, but you can put 2 car registrations on that, so that's really good. So I put myself on it, and obviously my son-in-law as well, because they're into mountain biking, so it's really good value. It might sound a lot, but you don't actually have to use it an awful lot to get your money back. I mean, I'm not quite sure. I think it might be £15 to get into Dalby for the day. But as a family, that's quite good value for what you get, and you get access to other sites as well. I think for Dalby itself it's £68 a year, but I've gone with the full one because where we live there is Forestry Commission places, and also when we're travelling around as well, it's good to use them places. So, but yeah, so that's not bad. There you go, we're just at Adderstone. We're not doing the Adderstone walk today. We're going to go and do a different walk. Oh, there's something about the forest, isn't there, when it rains, the smell. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, so nice. That's where we're going to do the Nissen Hut Trail. It's only 1 kilometre. It's the Nissen Hut Sculpture by Rachel White-Reed. So that should be good. We'll have a wander and see what we can find. Hopefully we won't get too wet. It's not actually raining at the moment, it's just the drips off the tree. Oh God, this is beautiful. So lovely. There's Lexi in a coat, just to keep the rain off her. Oh, there's a bit more information here about the Nissen Hut. Oh, it's a concrete cast of the interior space of an actual Nissen Hut. Oh. Wow. Very interesting. There you go, we're following the black one. Anybody that doesn't know Dalby, there's walking on cycling trails at all levels. So there's always, there's always something for the family to do. If one of you wants to cycle and one of you wants to walk. If you go into the visitor centre, they actually sell maps. Not quite sure how much they are now. I paid £1.50, but mine's lasted me ages, and walks very rarely change. So, oh wow, look at these trees. Oh my God, that's amazing. Gosh. I don't know if the camera will pick that up. That's really, really quite, I don't know, it's quite cool actually. Just the haze of it. There we are, we just come across these sculptures now. Oops, I don't know if I can get close enough to it. Four Boys and Deimos, is it? Oh, mythical terrors, but a reflection on our modern anxieties. Oh, and I've probably said this before on a previous video, but there's something about walking in the woods, I don't know, it just, your mind just takes everything away from you and can switch off from it. It's so nice to be able to get out. So lucky we've got these green spaces. We certainly need to protect them, that's for sure. Oh, I think I can see something behind the trees. Oops. Oh wow, there. Gosh, who'd have thought something like that in the forest. Go on Lex, good girl. Wow. Big actually, bigger than I thought it was going to be. You can't obviously go in, it's just a sculpture. It would have been interesting though if you could have done. But wow. Just heading back to the start now. We're going to go explore a little bit more. Hopefully the weather will be kind and stay dry. That's pretty, look at that. That's lovely. We've come down to the Staindale feeding station, which is nice. It just gives you a list of all the birds you're likely to see. There is no birds at the moment, but then again it's been raining on and off, so probably taken protection somewhere. But it's nice to come when the birds are there, definitely. We're just going to have a wander down to the lake anyway. Come on then Lex, come on. This is pretty, just crossing the little stream. We're just going to do a little walk around the lake. Just walking at the side of the lake now. Wow, if the trees could talk. Look at that. God, nature is unbelievable. The shape of that tree there growing out, fascinating, it really is. There's one up there as well. Wow. Quite a good path this actually, if somebody's you know, maybe with your family with a pram or a wheelchair. It's slightly uphill at times, it's not too bad. It's definitely very user friendly, and there's quite a few benches to sit on as well, which would be lovely if it was a little bit drier. There you go, that rings out the top of the lake, or the bottom of the lake, whichever way you look at it. This is a lovely place to come in winter, this, when it's frosty or snowy, and when it freezes over and all the ice and snow's on the trees. It's absolutely magical. There's a few ducks over there. Dalby's coming good, look at that. Blue sky coming through. Yay! We're just walking back down to the car park, I presume now, down here. Found another sculpture. Dragonfly. The dragonfly sculpture is directly inspired by the dragonflies. Yeah, I've seen dragonflies here in summer, I must admit. That's quite lovely, that is actually. So I wonder if it shines when the sun's on it. I bet it does. Really pretty, that. Beautiful view. See a little bit of the water off the trees there coming round. Not sure if the camera will pick it up. Just found a little bit of a viewing platform, so we're gonna go down there. Oh, a bit muddy that. That's a nice place to sit. It's quite clear as the water actually. Very mossy but clear. We've just come to Lower Dalby now. This is the start of the some of the cycle trails up there. Telling you the maps there of it all, which is useful. Dalby Forest Cycle Hub. That down there is a little, well, it's a bike place now. That used to be the original visitor centre, believe it or not. That's going back quite a few years. But yeah, that's how small Dalby was in them days. But like everything, things have to expand, don't they? There's another trail down there. That's just the village of Dalby. There's a few houses. Beautiful place to live, I tell you. We've just come into an exhibition, the Forest Arts. Wow, they're unusual. Quite like that actually. That's beautiful, that is, that one. On this leaflet about the arts in Dalby, there's loads of different statues. I will have to have a look at them and get back to 10, see if we can find a few more of them. There's also a cafe down there at the bottom as well. Well, we certainly had a nice walk around anyway, showing you a few different places, and the weather's good now. Hopefully we've got no more rain. We're going to head back to the campsite now and get set up and cook some tea a bit later and chill. I've just pulled up because obviously we're driving. I didn't have the camera, and we've just seen a deer. Oh, fantastic! But obviously it's gone now, and also we've just seen a hare as well. So nice to see some wildlife. Absolutely beautiful. Well, that's our view outside of the tent. Not bad. In the middle of Dalby Forest. Excellent. This is our tent. It's a Berghaus Air4. I think I've had it about 4 years. I got it because I had a Coleman quick pull, and it was just too small, and as a solo camper trying to put poles up in the wind isn't a no-brainer, so we got this. I haven't got the windbreak up yet. I probably aren't going to put it up because it's not windy at all. This is our fridge system. This is an Icytech. I've had that for over 10 years. They're not cheap, but they're an investment. I've been camping at festivals for 10 years plus, and they just keep everything cool. Well, this is our tent. I'll just take my shoes off. Ooh. There's our Lexi chilling after a walk. So this is sort of the living area. Just look at our seat there. That table there I use for sort of prepping food, writing, watching my iPad a bit. That's just our food corner down there. I use this. I always bring a sealed box when I come camping. I have had issues before when we used to have an old style tent where you didn't have an inner, and it attracts animals and that, so it's best just to keep it like that. There's Lexi's little bag of things there, the dustpan and brush that we always forget, but I remembered today. And then that's sort of the cooking area there. I use that area there because of obviously that window side of the tent opens, but I say if it's nice we'll be cooking outside. And that's our little wash bowl area. Just put all the dirty pots in there, it just keeps them tidy and then go wash up. I have got hook up. I don't always bring hook up, but I'm here for 3 nights, so I try and use it for like my power banks and the camera, but we're not using the car much while I'm here. I'm going to struggle, so I've gone for hook up. Got some little lights up, which is nice for later. Not that we're going to need them, I don't think, really, because it's it keeps light quite a lot. The bit in the middle, the compartments, I love these. They're so easy. You know, everything's got sections, and it saves losing your car keys. Let's put it that way. So we've got our lantern up there if we need it. And then this is the bedroom. I use a fishing bed. I believe in comfort. I'm sorry when I'm away. I just bring a king size quilt, fold it underneath, and then wrap it over. And just bring a fleece blanket, but to be honest it's warm in here now, so we probably aren't going to use that. And then that box there is just like what I bring the gas, the lights, all the other extra bits. It doubles up as a bedside table, so you can put your phone on there, and you've got your torch if you want a drink on there as well. And then the rest of it, it's quite tidy at the moment, is just my clothes in that corner, toiletries, quick jacket to grab and go if you need it, if it's raining, and my bag with my reading books and writing bits in. I do have carpet down in both of them. It definitely keeps it warmer, especially when you're camping a little bit sort of out of season. But yeah, this is our bird house, so we'll enjoy our time here in Dalby camping. Good evening. Well, we've missed the day out because I'm doing a separate video of that. We went to Thornley Dale this morning for a walk, so I had a lovely walk, so I did quite a bit of filming, so I'll make that a separate video because I think it's maybe going to be a bit long otherwise. This afternoon I just had some personal time with family, so but I'm back at the tent now, and what a glorious evening, let me show you. Look at that, absolutely beautiful it is. Anyway, we're back on food. Now, I'm not sure if I said, but this trip has all been about taking ingredients from home. I haven't bought anything. It's basically store cupboard, fridge and freezer. Anyway, I bought this a while ago. I got it from Aldi. It's an Asian green garden Japanese style steak, a rice bowl. So I thought I'll bring this because it's easy to do. Now the only difference I've made is I've chopped me veg up there. I've got some onions, some asparagus instead of bok choy because I didn't have bok choy in, some mushrooms, and then I've done the steak there. So I'm just going to cook it all up and see how it goes. In fact, I think I'm going to cook outside. Just frying the veg off. Just going to add the seasoning. Quite a lot actually, but I'm sure it'll taste delicious. Pity we don't have smell-o-vision. Doesn't take long to cook at all. I don't like my vegetables mushy, I like them with a bit of crunch. So I'll add the steak, and again, it's personal choice I think, how you like the steak. I like my steak quite rare. So I'm just going to cut this off, and then it's just add this miso sauce. And then we'll cover it with a lid, keep it warm while we warm the rice up. It's just microwave rice, but a bit of oil and a bit of butter in a pan, it just works the same. And I say it's such a quick way to get a good nutritious meal. There's the rice just warming up. Let's take a couple of minutes and then we're good to dish up. There you go, tea ready. Didn't take long at all. That's our steak rice bowl, Asian style. So we'll give it a taste, but certainly smells good. Well, I have to say that's delicious. I've had a little bit. It's really nice flavour. Then the buttery rice as well. Maybe put a bit too much butter on, but hey, we're aware, aren't we? Anyway, that's it for tonight. So I'll catch you all in the morning. Well, good morning. We had a good night actually. Woke about 5. Birdsong was absolutely fantastic, unbelievable. Certainly nice and toasty and warm during the night. In fact, it got a little bit too warm. The sun was out at 5. It was beautiful. Anyway, we went back to sleep. Woke up a little bit later, so we had a little bit of a lazy morning at the tent. Quite enjoyed it. Something I very rarely do when I'm at home. So anyway, we're staying in Dalby today. We've come to the far side. We've actually gone through the toll, and we've come to Cross Cliff View Trail. The weather is a little bit mixed today, the forecast, so we're not doing massive long walks because we've had 2 long walks, and I've got to think about Lexi. So we're doing sort of maybe bits of walks today, hopefully try and find some of them, the rest of the art sculptures, and also some viewpoints. So it's looking promising. Fingers crossed the wet stuff has stopped. So beautiful and peaceful. I've actually seen 2 cyclists, and that's all I've seen. So anyway, we're going to get our coat on and head out and see what we can find. That's what we're going to do. Cross Cliff View Trail. It's only half a mile. Easy access trail with extensive views. That's what I want to go for, to look actually. Suitable for pushchairs and wheelchairs. So that's good. Anyway, let's have a look and see what we can find. Lexi's obviously with us, as she always is. But yeah, it's so peaceful this morning. Birds are tweeting away. It's so lovely to see. Yeah, you come out of the Forest Drive, actually, go through the toll, and then you just follow the road round. So I suppose if you come in from the other way, which would be Scarborough way, you can actually come in. You won't actually pay the toll to get through. But yeah, we'll go have a little walk and see what we can find. Just come across this. The start of some little, I think there may be bracken, looking at them. Just come to a crossroads. I mean, we're going straight on, but there's walks all over. Let's just go down here. Come on, Lex. Good girl. Now, that's what we call a nice view. Couple of farms there. What a beautiful place to farm. And amongst it all, some wild bluebells. There's some more down there as well. Beautiful. I'd show you this. Obviously, they've been clearing some of the wood. It is a working forest, is Dalby, so yeah, it's quite a big area they've cleared. We've cut across. We just took another path because it was a bit too much of a short walk. But anyway, we've come out here. I'm not quite sure that path across there. I'm going to see if that's a footpath back, but I think possibly the way back there's a little bit of a road here, and I think that'll lead to the car park, so we're probably going to take that path, but we'll see where we get. Yeah, I thought it was a footpath. It's you go through Southmore Farm, guest accommodation. It's down that track now. Whether I'm going to quick look at the OS map, see if we can cut across, because if we can cut across sort of that way, then back to the car park, but if not, we'll turn around and just walk along the road. It's not far, so anyway, we'll see where we get on. We found the public footpath, but it goes to the right, so it's no good. We need to go into the left, so I think we'll head back via the road and get back to the car park that way. Well, we've come to Dixon Hollow. the activity centre down there. There's a couple of rather smart looking portaloos over there, and then this is the start of a couple of bike trails, but we're looking for the walk to go see a little bit of art, so we'll go investigate. This is where the trail starts for the kids. There's a room on the broom. I'm going to bring the grandchildren to do that, I must admit. It looks good fun, that. That's what we're looking at, that there, the art maps. I picked it up in the exhibition near the sort of the lower Dalby side, not where the main visitor centre, where the bike hire is. So it tells you on there where the statues or sculptures are. Well, we found number one of the broom trail. Not found any artwork yet at all, and there's no signs for it. I would have thought there would have been signs. We've definitely walked the right path, and to be fair, we've walked further than it really shows on the map where it is, so I don't know, a little bit confused. Are we lost in Dalby Forest? Will we ever get out? Well, we didn't find the sculptures and we found no fairies in the wood, but we just found this little stream, which is beautiful. Just in this little bit of a cutout, and just gonna have our lunch. A little picnic table there just for us, perfect in the middle of Dalby. There you go, go wait for anybody that fancies a bit of adventure in the treetops. We're going to do a little bit of Dalby Beck Trail. We aren't doing it all. There is another artwork there, so hopefully we'll find it. We've had our lunch, so we're just going to have a little meander. Oh, it's a lovely view. There's a seat here, so just take that in. How perfect is that? I've just looked up at the trees a few yards away and then I came across this. Certainly does give you peace and quiet. Well, looking on the map, we should have found it by now, because it looks like it's between the two visitor centre and the lower Dalby bike place. But anyway, we've come across it. It's really steep. I haven't got my stick with me, so I'm not prepared to do it. Because I don't want to aggravate my knee, so but never mind, it doesn't matter. We'll have a walk back to where we parked the car. We still had a nice time anyway. There you go, Wellbeing Trail. Spending time amongst the trees helps your mental health and physical health. Well, I agree with that. I have to look into that. I didn't know there was a Wellbeing Trail, to be honest with you. We're just at Paxton Moor Trail. We're just going to look for this artwork, that's all, and see if we can find it. This is pretty, all the flowers. Beautiful. There you go, move mindfully. Find what feels good. Be active in the forest, has many health boosting effects. It really does. We're still on the Paxton Moor Trail. Just opens up a bit of a clearing there. I haven't found any sculptures. I'm sure my map reading skills aren't that bad, but anyway, I must admit, if I was going to go past the visitor centre again, I may be calling and ask, but maybe I'll do that next time. It's possible that some of them aren't there anymore. There, seek out or something that seems extraordinary can help us become more attuned to the world around us and allow us to feel part of something bigger than ourselves. That's a fantastic view, is that? Appreciate. What are you thankful for? As you move through the forest, make a mental list of 3 things you are grateful for. Need inspiration. Trees release the oxygen we breathe and provide shelter from heat and rain. What would you say thank you to the forest for? Well, 3 things to be thankful for. Do we need 3? Would 1 not do? Would 2, 3, 4? It's a personal choice, isn't it? The things I'm thankful for is my health and my family's health and my friends. That's the only things that are important to me, and my Lixie Lou as well. So yeah, to be happy and healthy in life, keep positive wherever we can. Pause, be in the moment, allow yourself time to pause amongst the trees. Yeah, I totally get that. Things to see, touch, hear, smell, want to taste. Well, you certainly do as you walk through the woods. I've always found that. Play, embrace your imagination. Play can lower stress, stimulate creativity, can't speak, and boost your energy. Can you find faces in tree trunks? Yes, I can actually. Can you hear what the forest is saying? Well, you can hear the trees creaking, but I'm not sure what they're saying. How does the forest inspire you to be creative? Well, yeah, that's a very good one, that one. That tree there, how bent it is. The way I've been inspired and creative is I've had a recent trip to Norway, and I've actually done one of my rooms in my house with sort of Nordic theme and with a woodland theme as well. You know, I forget how nice this walk was. I haven't done it for maybe, I don't know, probably about 4 or 5 years maybe. Yeah, it's lovely, really nice. It'd be nice if it's hot. I mean, it's warm now, but the sun's on you, it'd be nice because you're quite sheltered. But yeah, it's lovely. There's the next well-being one. Notice the colours of the forest. It's really true, is that actually? I mean, you've only got to look down here about how many different shades of green there are. I don't know if it's a thing as you get older, if anybody else has found this, but I don't know, the past few years I seem to notice things more when I'm out. I don't know whether I'm trying to slow down a bit and I'm noticing that, I'm not sure. But yeah, and one thing I always do when I come on a walk is look back, that view as well. I connect. Take a lead from the trees. Trees help each other grow by exchanging water and nutrition through fungal root systems that link them underground. Connect with somebody today. Simple smiling or saying hello to someone can make their day. It's very true, is that? Very true. I must admit, when I'm out walking with Lex, come on sweetheart, I don't know if it's just people generally sort of walkers and dog walkers, but very rarely do people not say hello or smile. Yeah, on a few occasions I've had people ignore me, but I just think, well, you may be having a bad day. But yeah, I always maybe smile or say hello. You know, some people are very lonely in this life. You know, not everybody's life is perfect. In fact, I don't think anybody's life's perfect, really. God, I'm getting a bit deep here, aren't I? Anyway, yeah, I've seen a few people out today, and I must admit they have all been either dog walkers or walkers, obviously because of where we are, and everybody spoke. It's only been hello or something, but I say a nod, but it's still nice. Still nice. Look, all these bluebells. How pretty is that? Apologies if the wind's got up a little bit. There's the next one. Look for joy, find the sunlight. Oh, definitely. The Japanese word komoribai, apologies if I've said that wrong, captures the joy of dappled sunlight through the leaves and the presence of small glimmers of life, light or hope, which can always find if we look close enough. It's very true, that actually. Very, very true. At the end of the trail, we hope you enjoyed taking some time out for you in the forest today. I certainly did. It was very inspiring, as every walk in the wood is for me. I definitely recommend doing that walk actually. I don't know how long it is, to be honest. I'll have a look when I get back, but yeah, it was nice. Time to think, for definite. And there we are, back at the don't push, pulled up push statue. And my favourite view of Dalby, as I've said before. It really is. Yeah, absolutely amazing view. Well, we're back at the car park at Haygate where we started the walk. It was 1.6 miles. I wasn't going to do it all, I was only looking for them sculptures. But I'll be honest with you, when it said well-being, it just, I don't know, it just got my mind going. Really glad I did it. Found it quite helpful actually. Anyway, I'm going to leave this video here now. Hope you enjoyed it. You all take care as ever, and we'll catch you on the next bear's adventure. Stay safe.